What's up, boy? Sunday fun day happened, man, and it was National Tight End Day. You feel what I'm saying? And Travis Kelce held it down for the tight ends. You feel me? Bill Belichick won his 300th game over the Bills, man. Like, it's crazy. Bill beat the Bills, like, and that's not something we was expecting. You know what I'm saying? A lot of complaints about the refs, man. You got the Cleveland game and you got the Miami game, man. Like, hey, the refs was out there doing some stuff. I don't know. You feel what I'm saying? But first, let's get into our predictions and our results. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, man, we gotta look at this, man, because this is how we do. You know what I'm saying? We doing all right. It was a lot of crazy games, so you know what I mean? You just never know. But however, the first game we went into, let's get into. You feel me? And that will be the Baltimore Ravens versus the Detroit Lions.
It's not the same. It's not the same Detroit. It ain't the same Detroit. Ain't the same Detroit. Ain't the same Detroit. It ain't the same, Randall.
Well, last night, them niggas look like the same old Detroit. You know what I'm saying? Lamar Jackson unlocks his full potential against Detroit.
And to tell you the truth, I'm amazed I even made it this far.
You see, this power has been within you all along.
And I'm not saying that the dance for Detroit is done, but Goff definitely turned back into a pumpkin. You feel what I'm saying? Hey, Lamar ended with 357 yards, 3 touchdowns, and no interceptions. You know what I mean? While Goff, on the other hand, had 284 yards, 0 touchdowns, and an interception. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying, man, that's all those yards and then you ain't score like that. You know what I'm saying, man? Hey, it seems as though Lamar was a lot more comfortable in the pocket. Just he was, making his progressions easily. You feel what I'm saying? Like, Detroit just couldn't get anything going, man. They didn't get a first until like the third quarter. Like, you know what I'm saying? They didn't even score a touchdown, until the fourth. You feel what I'm saying? They just put points on the board to the fourth. They didn't even get a touchdown. A first down to the third. Lamar threw to 9 different receivers on this career night for him in passing yards, man. Just showing that he can spread the ball around and he knows how to sling it, man. Hey, the NFC, they do not want to see this man, as he is 16-1 currently against the NFC teams. You feel what I'm saying? Like, he's only lost one time. Like, you know what I mean? He just be out there bodying them. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you got this man on fantasy, as like I do, you know what I'm saying? I got him on multiple leagues, and we went crazy this week. You feel what I'm saying? This was what I was expecting him to start turning into. You feel what I'm saying? This year, because of all the extra added pieces and things, and the way that, coaching changes and everything that they've been doing. I was expecting this year to, at some point in time, start taking a turn. I was hoping it would be earlier, but I'm glad it happened now. And if you pay attention to this channel, you already know. But anyway, man, let's get into the afternoon games. You feel what I'm saying? Like, these are the afternoon games and the results from our picks and everything like that. But you already know what game we was watching, and that was the Chiefs versus Los Angeles. You know what I'm saying? The Los Angeles Chargers, that is. Man, the Chiefs had to remind Los Angeles who's in charge. You feel what I'm saying?
Say it.
I'm in charge.
You my partner.
I know.
Say I'm in charge.
I'm in
This
charge.
Chiefs defense leads the lead in batted passes, and that was definitely their identity on the field Sunday afternoon. You feel what I mean? Travis Kelce had 143 yards just in the first half alone, ending with 179 and a couple touchdowns. You feel what I'm saying? Just out there balling on National Tight End Day. You feel what I'm saying? Him and Mahomes were on like a 30 pass streak of always connecting before having an incompletion on Sunday. You know what I mean? That's better than like any quarterback and receiver combination in the league right now, as they go to 50 touchdown passes together. They're now putting themselves in the upper echelon here, where they are literally, you know what I mean, in a class of, you know, only so many. You feel what I'm saying? Speaking of the best in the league, that's exactly what they have as a quarterback coach combination. You know what I'm saying? Like, Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid have the highest winning percentage as a quarterback and coach together. You know, they're the only combination that's above 80%. You feel what I'm saying? Beating out Bill Belichick and Tom Brady, which is, y'all already know what type of greatness they had together. You know what I'm saying? This was Patrick's 4th game of 400 plus yards and 4 touchdowns in one game.
Polk High, all city, 4 touchdowns in one game.
Do you know what a hero you are to me?
I presume you're referring to my 4 touchdowns in one game? The most famous Polk High football legend. A hint, 4 touchdowns in one game.
Again, magnificent. You know what I'm saying? They just put on a masterful class out there. Now, I told y'all what was gonna happen. I told y'all what was up with these Chargers beforehand. You know what I mean? Before, I've been telling y'all all season about these Chargers, but you know what I'm saying? One of these days, y'all gonna actually start listening to what your boy is saying. You feel me? But anyway, man, the late night game, last game of the night, the Detroit Lions and the Baltimore Ravens. Now, was this a Super Bowl preview? You feel what I'm saying? Arguably the best teams in their respective conferences before this game even began. We all know that this would be a great game. You know what I mean? And it was a fight. You feel what I'm saying? It was definitely a fight. You know what I mean? 2 former Alabama teammates in Hurts and Tua face off for the first time. You know what I'm saying? They get to face off for the first time, and it's not during practice. It's not for them battling for the starting quarterback spot, man. You know what I'm saying? And what a good game it was. You feel what I mean? Like, hey, it started off one way and it kind of ended that same way, because Miami, even when they caught up, they were never actually caught up, if that makes any sense, you know. And there's a whole lot going online right now as far as what happened. And, you know, I made a post, and I see people on TikTok and Twitter and everything just kind of going crazy up on a couple of penalties that didn't get called. You feel what I'm saying? I posted this one right here, and hey, man, it made people lose their mind. You feel what I'm saying? But however, my whole thing is, hey, don't let the refs be the reason. You feel what I'm saying? And it don't look like it was close enough for the refs to be the reason in this one. You feel what I'm saying? Now, that Cleveland game is one thing, but this one, it wasn't that close. Who cares? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it honest with y'all. You know what I mean? I picked Miami, but y'all got beat. Y'all got beat. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. You know what I mean? It just kind of goes like that. Like, this is the fewest yards and points for Miami in the first half that they've ever had. You feel what I'm saying? It's like, it's just not really a good game for them. You know what I mean? They pretty much was... Look, man, there was a lot of good plays out there. There was this one play where, you know what I'm saying, Tua kind of like, you know, when they were looking like they was doing something, he was looking nice, and he does this little spin move where he throws it, you know what I'm saying, behind his back or whatever. There was a lot of good plays out there, man. Tyreek was doing his thing, you know what I'm saying, but at the end of the day, man, Jalen Hurts, A.J. Brown, you know what I'm saying, big play Slay, you feel what I'm saying, like, you know, everybody out there was doing what they were supposed to be doing, and it's really hard to just kind of like go over that as if it didn't happen or whatever, you know. So refs or no refs, the score shows that they were still ahead by a lot. This is not a one-score game. You feel what I'm saying? So I mean, yeah, man, it was a good day for football yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Happy National Tight End Day. You know what I'm saying? Because the tight ends was out there doing it. You feel what I'm saying? And you know, and while we get up out of here, you know what I'm saying? Since it was National Tight End Day, let's go ahead and get a shout out to that boy Shannon Sharpe. You know what I mean? One of the greatest tight ends of all times, who has the record for most yards a tight end ever had in the game. You know what I'm saying? With like 214 or something like that. But anyway, man, shout out to y'all, man. I appreciate y'all for checking it out. each and every last one of my videos. One.